Daryl, you have an amazing story. Your background is incredible. You're going to crush this. You're already crushing it. Tell us your story, how you got started. Tell us your name, your background, how you got started, and what's happening and what's about to happen. Wait, 1 second. Record, 1 second.
We
1 second.
recording. We are recording.
Oh, we are recording?
Yeah, I think
okay.
so. Hold on. No.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
You sure, babe?
Now we are.
Okay, Mr. Daryl White, tell us your name, your background, your story, what's happening, and what's about to happen.
Well, thank you guys for inviting me. I'm really excited to be a part of the Trovorium team. My name is Daryl White. I'm in the Bay Area. I've been in technology for a number of years. I also throw events on the side. I've been doing that for a number of years. And I'm really excited because I got my 3 in less than 30 days in joining. And that was heck of exciting because I've had some really good mentorship with Dwayne Davis, who you'll meet here in a minute. And now I'm on my way I'm a platinum director, and I'm on my way towards being a 1-star director in the future. And let me tell you how that happened. So I get a call. It was actually a Saturday like this. I get a call from Dwayne Davis, 3D Davis, as I call him, or DVD. And he called me out of the blue. I hadn't heard from him in 10 years. I was like, why is Dwayne Davis calling me and I haven't heard from him in 10 years? And so I wasn't going to answer the phone. I said, well, let me pick it up. Maybe he wants to come to one of my events in the future or something like that. So I pick it up. Dwayne starts in his fashionable self talking about my family. And I'm like, Dwayne, I haven't talked to you in 10 years. Why are you asking me about my daughters and things like that? We're in sales. You're in sales. Get to the point, man. What are we doing? And so Dwayne finally gets to the point. He says to me, hey, I heard you left your job recently. What are you thinking about doing? I said, well, actually, I want to travel and make money. And he was like, gotcha. Travel and make money. And I said, man, what are you talking about? What's going on? So he's like, well, I got this webinar going on this evening at 6 something, and I want you to join. And I said, dude, I'm about to go out with my buddies. I don't want to get on this webinar at 6 o'clock. I want to go out and have fun with my friends. And so he convinced me to get on this webinar. And what I learned in the first 15 minutes of that webinar was that, hey, this is for me. If I can travel, save money, make money, and help other people make money, then that's what I want to do in my life. So that was beautiful for me. So I encourage you guys, if you haven't plugged in, plug in. Get busy. Let's make it happen. I'm excited.
Awesome. Unbelievable. Daryl, thank you so much. Amazing people that we got a chance to meet. Some of the folks that you have, Erica, Kim, your partner, Bernard, and so many others that are signed up and literally looking to dominate out there in the San Francisco Bay Area and across the country and world. So, guys, remember the name. Mr. Daryl White. I was trying to get some confirmation from my friend DVD on the text, but we're going to move on to Mr. Matt Nestler. We're going to head out to the Philippines. Guys, I've met Matt 36 years ago. And Matt, come on and tell us your name, your background, why you got started, what's happening. I believe you just had an amazing anniversary and saved some money.
Good evening, Trovorium family. Super excited about being here today. Hi, Daryl. Hey, Maria. Congratulations, Daryl, on your success. That's amazing. I've heard a lot about you from not only Dwayne, but from Daryl and Maria. And I saw your events. They look like they're full of energy and power. So congratulations. But I've known Daryl for over 36 years. He's my original sponsor in network marketing. And when Daryl shared this opportunity with me about travel, it just made so much sense. My wife and I, we got started at the platinum level, and we just started sharing with our friends and our family, and our organization just started to duplicate. Everybody is plugging into the Zooms. If I can say that loud and clearly, if you plug into the Zooms will do the work for you, and you'll get paid. And that's what I like. I like letting Daryl and Maria do the work, and I like to get paid. And I love to travel. So basically, we just had our 26th wedding anniversary. We wanted to go to a 5-star resort. We went to an island in the Philippines called Samal Island, and we stayed at a resort called Discovery. And let me tell you, this is top of the line, 5, 6, 7-star resort. We had a junior suite, buffet breakfast for 2. They have 3 pools right on the bay. The water is pristine, crystal clear, swimming with the saltwater fish. It was just unbelievable, and eating some of the best food you can imagine. Now, when I went online just to do a price check, they wanted $908 for 2 nights, which we would have normally have paid because we've stayed there before. We went onto our Travorium site. We got it for $508. Same room, same dates, same location. Everything was the same. The only difference was the pool. I'll tell you what, we were in the pool and we were swimming around. We met a couple of people and we started talking to them. We're like, hey, how much did you pay for your room? They told us what they paid. We told them what they paid. They said, are you kidding me? I said, no, I'm serious. They're like, holy cow. They wanted to get the information on the site. They got the information on the site. I was able to even do a 3-way with Daryl because 3 ways make you money. The more people that you let look at the information and get on the line with Daryl and Maria, the more money you're going to make. It's just the exposure. And you know what they say? Some will, some won't. So what next? They will eventually get started with you again. And again, I'm just super excited. I'm seeing all these amazing people on here that are online. Janice is on here. I mean, she's gone on 28 or 30 vacations because of this company. So anyway, Daryl and Maria, I could go on and on and on. But I'm going to end it with this one thing. What I always tell everybody is this. Are you ready? Okay, you're ready. I say, this is the membership that literally pays for itself. If you don't have this membership, it will cost you money. We didn't even begin to talk about the entertainment portal. I could go on for another 15 minutes about how I saved hundreds of dollars on my telephone service, how Rodney saved hundreds of dollars, how Daryl and Maria saved hundreds of dollars, not Daryl's, dollars, Daryl's, dollars, dialing for dollars. Bernard, what's his name? Julian Bernard went to the Kanye West concert in Florida and he saved over $200. I see my friend, is that Mr. Harlan Hall out there? My goodness, he just got back from Cancun. They wanted $4,000. He said, no way. Travorium gave it to him for $3.99 and threw in 2 buffet breakfasts. My gosh, this guy does this business part-time and he earns $250,000.
All right, man. All right. Matt's on his way to church. It's Sunday morning in the Philippines.
He's excited on Sunday.
Apparently, he's already got the Holy Ghost already. So
I didn't even talk about genetic gates yet.
We got some big guns. We're going to close it. Before we go there, though, to a couple of major guys here, I want to head over to Edis. Again, Adams, want to say thank you for coming out. You were hanging out with us this week. You had guests showing up and being able to see you in the audience and get a chance to hang out with Daryl and Dwayne Davis and the rest of the crew there. Edis, but please, just a little bit shorter than Matthew. Tell us your story, your name, your background, and why you got so excited about this.
Hello, everybody. My name is Edis Adams. I live in the Northern California. I am an assistant nurse manager for hospitals here, and I love to travel. I was invited to Travorium through by a friend of mine who I've traveled the world with, Marilyn McAllister, and we've traveled so much. So when she brought this opportunity to me, I thought, you know what, I know she knows a good deal about travel, right? So I took a look at it. I had 50 million questions. I wrote them all down. We got a 3-way with Coach D, Ambassador Deborah Taylor, and she answered all of my questions. And I signed up, and I've been traveling ever since. I have gone on 12 world tours around the world. I've been to the Maldives, Panama. Maldives was my favorite. Panama, just got back from Brazil a couple weeks ago. Went to I love to travel, and this company gives me the opportunity to do that at wholesale prices. And I'm a 1-star director, so that helps pay for the travel. I can upgrade my flights now. But yeah, it's just a beautiful company, and I've met some amazing people around the world. I went to Malaga, Spain for $32. And for $32, a 4-star beach resort, I'm going by myself. I went by myself, but I wasn't there by myself. I met some people from the UK, hung out with them. We did excursions. I brought books. I thought I was going to just read at the beach. I never even opened a book. We went all over the place and just had an amazing time. But I've made some lifelong friends in this company and just had a wonderful time. And actually, I was with Janice Yates in Brazil. So yes, we traveled, you guys. It's a wonderful company. Thank you.
All right, guys, absolutely.
Thank you, Edis.
Rodney, if you can give me 30 seconds, I got to get it to Harlan and Chris here. But if you got 30 seconds, I know you just sent me a video of a testimony. If you can share it in 30 seconds, you're up right now.
All right. Hey, Darryl Marie. It's awesome, guys. I've been a part of Terrarium for about 2 months now. I've been sharing the travel side and resort side because of the resorts. But Mac, he said, Rodney, you got to look at this other. It's more than a travel site. It's a lifestyle site. I'm like, what you mean? He said, put your phone carrier. I said, T-Mobile. He said, go in here, do this, do that. My phone bill, 2 lines with my daughter and I, $155 a month. I went through Terrarium site. I got it for $42 a month. Same thing. Everything's the same. Saving me, Darryl, $1,300 a year. That paid for my whole membership. It only paid $269 just to be a member, right?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. The savings. I can't stop talking about it.
Unbelievable. And I know you know so much more with your background and stuff, but thank you for sharing that story.
Yeah,
guys,
appreciate it.
people are saving money even before they even start to travel. But guys, we're going to go over to, I'm gonna go to Harlan first, and then I'm going to have Harlan introduce his partner after he's done. But guys, Harlan happens to be a 2-star ambassador. You saw the rank ambassador, 1-star and 2-star. The guy is traveling all over the world, does this on a part-time basis. So for those of you that have a job, he does this on a part-time basis. I'm not going to steal any of his thunder. I'm going to let him tell you his story. Harlan, come on and share with everybody tonight, please.
Absolutely. You sure you don't want Matt to share it for me? He was on a roll, boy. I loved it. I love Matt's energy. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to go to the Philippines. But yeah, so listen, I've been a part of Terrarium now for just 2.5 years, y'all. That's it. 2.5 short years. And I've taken some amazing vacations. Just to point out a few, I went to Costa Mujeres, Mexico twice, stayed at a 5-star all-inclusive. We went to Montego Bay, Jamaica, stayed at a 5-star all-inclusive. I went to Vail, Colorado. We stayed at the Grand Hyatt, which is beautiful. Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to get back there again, y'all. We went to Dubai. I stayed at the JW Marriott in Dubai. We had an executive corner suite that was unbelievable. Floor-to-ceiling windows all around, standalone tub. It was gorgeous. Then that's where we went from there. We went to Phuket, Thailand, and we stayed at the Hyatt Regency in Phuket, Thailand. Had an amazing time, and I just got back from Cabo San Lucas, y'all. When we tell you what's incredible is that all of those combined for my wife and I, all of them combined for the two of us was less than $2,000. Yes. And so we got really excited. I get high fives every single day from my wife. You know what that's like, Darryl. There you go. I mean, and life has just never been the same. I do this on a part-time basis. I'm a government contractor by day, but it's interesting because I'll share this quick story. I was with my boss in a meeting yesterday. It was actually a luncheon for someone who was retiring. And they were talking about when is everybody really planning on retiring? And I was sitting there at the table thinking to myself, like, I really could hand you my phone and my laptop right now and be done because of what this company has done for me and my family. Like, I am making more than twice the amount part-time than I do on my full-time job, y'all. It's crazy. So thank you, God, and thank you, Terrarium.
Unbelievable. Harlan, would you introduce your partner, Mr. We get a chance to go out and have lunch this week. I'm excited about that as well. But Harlan, go ahead and introduce our buddy Chris.
I don't like that guy. Do I have to introduce him? I love him. I love him. That's my So listen, this guy, guys, my father always said, if you want to be successful, you need to hang with successful people. Do what successful people do. And so I've known Chris now for 30 years, but he's always been an entrepreneur. He's always been a go-getter. He quit his full-time. I'm not going to take his story. But when he shared with me how I can have the life of freedom that I always wanted, and he coached me on how to do it, I listened. And if it had not been for him sharing this with me almost a decade ago, I wouldn't be where I am today. This guy has completely changed my life, changed my family's lives, and now he's changing a lot of members' lives in Terrarium because of his ability to see things and have a vision bigger than what we did rather than going to our 9-to-5 job. So I want to introduce y'all to my guy and our 1-star ambassador, Mr. Christopher Bailey.
Man, I know it hurt you to say some nice stuff, didn't he, Harlan?
No, hey, I'm waiting on my Cash App to go off.
It's too fun, guys.
All right, what's up, everybody? Man, it's the presentation was amazing, but the testimonials are even more amazing. Okay, these testimonials are off the chain, man. And that's what I love about this travel club is it just brings great people together. That's why it's invitation only because we don't want to invite any sour people to be part of our group. And I'll never forget. So let me share my story first. Harlan had introduced this to me. So I introduced Harlan to the industry, but Harlan found the golden nugget. So Harlan said, hey, Chris, I signed up everything that you asked me to sign up in. I want you to take a look at something I signed up in. Man, I watched the video. The video wasn't even over. I was like, man, send me your link. I'm signing up. And what's crazy is I was really high up in another company at the time. So I told Harlan, look, man, I'm going to join, but I just want the benefits. I'm going to refer a few people so I won't have to pay. And that's what I did. I turned my back on it. Then one day I went to log in and take a look around. So I hit 1-star director and I had $500 sitting there. So I had to call Harlan up. I said, hey, man, how do I got $500? I didn't do anything. I just referred people so I wouldn't have to pay. And just like Daryl and Maria said it, they going to want to do the same thing. So they referred 3 each, and next thing you know, I had $500 sitting there. I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. Do you know how hard it is to make money in this industry like that, right? And so that's when my light bulb went off, and I called Harlan up. I was like, all right, man, I'm going to run this thing with you. So me and my wife, when I made that decision, here's the coolest thing of all. Our first decision, we saw there was an OG training done by Daryl and Maria Roberts. Okay, I don't think we had even met or even talked to that at that point yet, right? So my wife was like, look, let's get on the plane, let's go there. You need to meet the top people in the company. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't even want to go, right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna just work this a little, whatever, right? And my wife was like, no, you need to go meet the leaders of this company. I was like, all right. So here's the craziest thing, y'all. So Daryl and Maria showed y'all platform one where you book the hotels and at the better than travel agent rates. Man, my first hotel I booked, I saved $350 per night. It was at the Waldorf Astoria in Las Vegas. Wow. First of all, let me tell y'all this. Chris, before this membership, would have never stayed at the Waldorf Astoria. It's way too expensive, right? But we saved $350 a night. I was like, oh my God, this membership is insane. That was my first hotel booking. And then one of my first trips I booked was the infamous $7 Dubai trip. Yeah. 5-star hotel, 6 days, 5 nights, breakfast included every day. It was $7, y'all. If you knew me, you would have been pissed off because I had every corny $7 joke you could think of, right? But that's when I met Daryl and Maria and Todd Strand, and then that's when the game was over. I mean, I really felt like family from day one. When I first walked in, Daryl was like, man, congratulations, you're rolling. He was like, hey, you want to get up and do some training? I was like, I don't even know enough, but anyway, we built a bond and a relationship ever since then, man, and it's been all uphill ever since. Guys, and I said this on a corporate call earlier, and that's right, I saw Maria comment, so she heard it. I've been in the industry full-time for over 20 years, and I'm going to tell you this. Daryl and Maria and Todd and Gina Strand are 2 of the best leaders, and now we have to stick Harlan in there somewhere. Are the best leaders in this industry, hands down. And that's not to discount anybody else, right? Because every company I've been with had tremendous leaders, great people, but you're not going to find any more polished leaders that are really just amazing. I mean, if you heard this presentation tonight, you know how amazing they are. As a matter of fact, when Harlan and I got started, all we did was send people to Daryl and Maria's presentations. That's all we were doing. We would just dump them right there so that they could see the live presentation. So I want to thank, Daryl and Maria for, being the pioneers, to lay the foundation for all of us to enjoy today, because I'm sure it was a lot harder for them than it is for us today, right? But I also want to take my hat off to everybody on this Zoom, whether you're a guest or whether you're already involved, because it is the best thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. I have to give my family credit first before the membership, but since they're not around, this membership might even be better than my family. Just don't tell them I said that. So, y'all, this thing is incredible. I mean, it's a dream come true. As a one-star ambassador, I get 5 vacations, y'all. 5. That's crazy, right? So anyway, thanks for having me on, y'all. I'm just super excited. I'm excited for everybody. I'm excited for the guests that's getting ready to make a decision to get started right now, because little did I know when I joined, I did not have an idea that my life would be changed this drastically, this fast. So again, one-star ambassador, y'all. This thing is crazy. It's crazy. It is so much fun.
Unbelievable. Harlan, again, Chris, you guys are amazing. Edis, Matt, all you guys, Rodney, thank you so much. Guys, just so you know, tomorrow night, Harlan, open it back up. Tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock East Coast time. Harlan, and I don't know if Chris is going to be there. Chris is there a lot of times doing it with Harlan, but Harlan, that's going to be tomorrow night, guys. We're going to type it in the code. It's not going to be on this code. It's the corporate call Harlan is doing, and maybe Chris or Julian Bernard. I think he's running with the Bulls. Some insane thing this guy is doing right now. You see him in ice places where he's got furs on and it's ice all over the place. Then you see him in Spain running with the Bulls. I mean, unbelievable, only here with our amazing company. So Harlan, we're putting that in there, 841-677-481. It's the
Zoom ID.
Zoom ID is 841-677-481. They're going to be on tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central. That's 8 o'clock East Coast time. Guys, you want to see an unbelievable presentation? If you bring 5 guests with you, after they're done, you're going to wish you'd had 25 guests. That's how amazing their presentation is, and that is tomorrow evening. Harley, want to say anything before we close out? Because we're getting ready to close it all out tonight, right now.
Oh.
Hang on. We got to, sorry, we're going 1 second. There you go.
There we go. Absolutely. So, yes, tomorrow, guess who we're going to have on with us tomorrow? The one and only Donna Scales. Yes, indeed, y'all. So make sure you are on the Sky Lounge Sunday tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Invite everyone, guests, be on there. Invite your friends. It's going to be electric. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Del Maria, for everything. You guys are unbelievable.
All right. Thank you, guys. Get back with the person that invited you here, ladies and gentlemen. Get their referral link tonight. Yeah. Don't think about it. Don't do anything other than you can either be a customer and just travel and take advantage of all the things that you heard tonight, or you can build a business and be a customer and do a little bit of everything. Create a financial fence around your home that nothing can penetrate, showing people how to do the one thing they dream about, which is travel, but at prices they never knew were possible.
That's right. And when you enroll tonight and get the referral link, don't forget that you can do the add-on. You can come to Las Vegas for $99 at our national conference that we're having August 21st and 22nd. And on top of that, they're going to throw in 99 travel points for you, two extra on top of the 270 if you come in at Platinum that you'll get as well. So look for that add-on when you enroll, but we look forward to welcoming you to the team, and we look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Good night, everybody. God bless you guys.
Good night.